Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Gravenberch. Takes the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Gravenberch brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Szoboszlai. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
It is a corner. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Di Marco.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuan-sony did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rice. 15 minutes till half-time. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. Henderson can get it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kimmich looking to play him in. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Alvarez.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kimmich. DiMarco. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tchouaméni. Alvarez. And it's Szoboszlai. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Alvarez. Kimmich. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Gravenberch. Lovely, now then. Gravenberch! Off the post! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the right. Gravenberch.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bellingham gets his final warning. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Turn. Number 19, Alvarez. Number 3.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Mbappe.
Number 32.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Doué. And the through ball. And that's a good ball. Header! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ndika, little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 20, Alex Grimaldo. Substitutions taking
And it's
place.
Gravenberch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well played. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he's managed to get rid.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now this could be a chance. And he's cut it out. And they've got rid. He's on it, can he get away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's gone backward here. Vinicius Junior. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Grimaldo. Now it's Doué. Played out to the left flank. Doué goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the shot at goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gravenberg gets it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter.
Terrific header! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Driving forward, João Neves tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag. DiMarco. That is good strength. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Goes looking wide, and it's DiMarco. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. And it's Soboslai. Eze
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's in a great position here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his...
Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Eze. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a good foot in there. João Neves goes steaming forward. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Eze. Half-time getting close now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to play it through. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Eze. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Now it's Szoboszlai. Goes for a shot! Goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco. And it's Tchouaméni. Kimmich. For Szoboszlai. And here's Thuram. Kimmich. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Well read, and the danger is averted. Quality ball. Oh, they can break here. Eze. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! It's in! Right back in the game!
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on, and you've had it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice interception, well timed. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Neves. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 18, Charles. Number 22, Eze.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Soboslai. Number
Pass somewhat off target.
Joshua Kimmich.
Can he get on the end of this?
On the field. Number 24,
Vitinha.
number 30.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Chouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
This looks promising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We are into overtime. Doué. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Rice. Threads one in. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Strokes it back. Vardiol. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Rice fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he's been shifted off it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Grimaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Doué, and he's well positioned here. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles. but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they've switched it over to the other side. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Osimhen. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Gabriel. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. And that is that. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. And he skips past his man. Try and a shot! Konate gets good distance on it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eze. Eze looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Big chance, must be! Goes for a shot! Vardiol gets it clear.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Nice control. Mbappe! Can he get on the end of this? Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. And it's Soboslai. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Thuan-sony chooses to go cross-field. And that's put paid to a promising move. Some resolute defending there. Gravenberg. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Henderson. Pass somewhat off target. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's played through for him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get away here? No, he refuses to take the bait. A probing pass. Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Eze. Oh, no joy this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Szoboszlai. Here's Thuan-sony. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, important interception. Rice. Oh, they can break here. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gabriel. Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. A header! Oh, splits second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Haaland. Mbappe. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He is through here. Swings in across. Danger averted for now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Koundé. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Thuan. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Real chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mbappe.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He can run onto that.
Number 3.
Chance, surely!
Coming on the field.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game.
Haaland. Number 11.
Konate can get it clear.
Number 21. Vinicius Junior. Number 41. Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Doué. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Šeško. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good play. Yamal. Now the ball in. It's out of play and it is a goal kick.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might...
Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Oh no, this does not look good. Picked out, and a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their...